Welcome back, Squares. It's MW, and we're back with some Skyrim. I don't know why I'm sneaking. So, in this episode, we are returning the books.
I understand you're the one that found this.
Oh, yes. I found the orb. And don't you forget it.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't. Well, you're certainly making.
Why are you following me? Okay. Yes, in the last episode, we were in Felglow Keep. We got the books. We gave up Orthorn in order to not have to fight the very powerful mage.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Okay. Here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir.
How.
And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Yes. Alright, so let's read those. Here, this one. Destruction. Restoration. Alteration. Yes, good. These are right up our alley. Enchanting. Not so much. I'll take it. What is this? Oh. And conjuration. Okay.
All right then.
And then I'm gonna sell them back.
As a matter of fact, there are.
No.
Have you ever heard of Shalador? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything.
Take
all right?
these back. There.
All right then.
All right. Talk to Tolfdir.
They say knowledge is its own reward.
Good to see you.
Erog suggested I come
Did
see
he
you.
now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Nair fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Bremer, Daedric, even Farmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel it? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must.
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the City Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Sijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why.
Okay. He did not want to talk to me anymore.
Please do not leave. It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to
I'd
everyone?
simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do with
You
me?
set this chain of events in motion at Sarthor. You must understand the Sijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the
As you may have
problem?
learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
What do you expect from me then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Well, I don't know what that was about. None of my business.
Mirabelle doesn't... The Augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Irvine.
Mirabelle, okay.
It's been a pleasure.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure I have many...
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
The what? No. No, I'm quite sure I have no idea. I suggest you mind your own business and return to
Mind your
whatever
own
it is you
business,
do here.
okay. There you are.
Good to see you.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlain?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some... My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where's the Midden?
college. It's
Underneath
not
the
nicest
college.
place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Okay.
All right then.
Under... What are y'all doing? So, this little trapdoor here in the corner. And we're under the college. Wait. Uh-oh. What the heck?
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
So you're the Augur of
I
Dunlain?
am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
I was told to find you.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
Thalmor? What Thalmor?
The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid a disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay. Back to the college we go. We're home. I have important information for you.
Here will last you a lifetime. Really? And what might that
We need to find the Staff of Magnus. You
I'm
heard
sorry,
me.
What? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlain.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Mirabelle. Are you upstairs? Okay.
Please don't. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things
Do
running
you know
smoothly.
anything
Well, now that's
about
an
the
odd
Staff of
question.
Magnus?
Why in the world would you be asking?
It may be connected to the Eye of Magnus.
Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
Sorry. So
Well,
the Staff
it's
of
said
Magnus?
to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
I like how she can drink and talk at the same time. So no one knows
No one
the
here
staff's
does.
location.
The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay. Find the ruins of Mzulft. Alright. We will head there in the next episode. I'm going to end that one here. And we will see you in the ruins of Mzulft in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, become a square, and subscribe. Make sure to check the links down below. And I will see you in the next one. Good night.